You're trying to get into cybersecurity. No degree, maybe some self-study. You're looking at job postings, and the same credential keeps appearing in the required or preferred qualifications. CompTIA Security Plus. $392 for the exam. Weeks or months of study. And when you pass it, you have a certification that over 700,000 people currently hold. Is it a meaningful differentiator, or is it just the price of admission? That depends entirely on where you are in your career and what you're trying to do. Let's be specific about both. CompTIA Security Plus is a vendor-neutral certification that validates foundational knowledge across 6 domains: general security concepts, threats, vulnerabilities and mitigations, security architecture, security operations, security program management, and cryptography and PKI. It's intended for professionals with 2 years of IT administration experience, though many people with no prior experience pass it through focused study. The current version is SYZWO 701, released in November 2023. The exam consists of up to 90 questions, including multiple choice and performance-based questions. You need a score of 750 out of 900 to pass. The certification is valid for 3 years before renewal. The DoD 8570 directive, now updated to DoD 8140, mandates that Department of Defense employees and contractors working in specific information assurance roles hold approved baseline certifications. Security Plus satisfies the IAT Level 2 requirement. That's a large population. IT support roles, systems administrators, anyone working in a federally contracted environment where the DoD defines the certification requirements. For anyone targeting government IT work or federal contracting, Security Plus isn't optional, it's a compliance requirement. This is the reason the certification appears on hundreds of thousands of job postings. Government and government-adjacent employers are legally required to ask for it. What Security Plus covers in depth: network security fundamentals, cryptography concepts, identity and access management, threat analysis, incident response procedures, risk management frameworks, cloud security principles, wireless security, application security basics. What it does not cover in significant depth: active exploitation techniques, penetration testing methodology, reverse engineering, digital forensics, advanced threat hunting. Security Plus produces people who can talk about security concepts and operate within security frameworks. It does not produce people who can conduct offensive operations or advanced defensive analysis. That distinction matters enormously for job placement expectations. The most credible critique of Security Plus is that it tests recognition rather than application. Multiple choice questions evaluate whether you can identify the correct answer when presented with 4 options, which is a different skill from configuring a security control correctly under real operational pressure. Performance-based questions partially address this, requiring you to complete simulated tasks rather than select answers. But the simulation fidelity is limited. Passing Security Plus proves you have studied the material. It does not prove you can implement network segmentation or analyze a packet capture effectively. Employers who have been in the industry long enough know this, and they treat Security Plus as a baseline filter, not a quality signal. The salary data is concrete and generally positive. According to CompTIA's own reporting and Bureau of Labor Statistics data, Security Plus holders in entry-level security roles earn median salaries between $60,000 and $80,000 annually in the U.S. roles. That specifically lists Security Plus as a requirement. Government IT, federal contracting, managed security services tend to cluster in this range. Experienced professionals who add Security Plus to existing credentials typically see limited salary impact because the certification signals entry-level knowledge. The value is concentrated at the beginning of a career, where it creates access to roles that would otherwise screen you out for not holding a recognized credential. The study path that produces the highest pass rate combines 3 resources: Professor Messer's Security Plus course, free on YouTube and comprehensive, Daryl Gibson's study guide, and practice exams from Jason Dion on Udemy. This combination typically requires 60 to 90 hours of study for someone with basic IT background. Without any IT background, add another 30 to 40 hours for foundational network concepts. The performance-based questions require deliberate practice. You need to actually work through the simulated tasks, not just read about them. People who fail Security Plus most commonly underestimate the performance-based section. The certifications that follow Security Plus and provide meaningful differentiation, CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker, for those pursuing offensive security work. CISSP, Certified Information Systems Security Professional, for senior security management roles requiring 5 years of experience. OSCP, Offensive Security Certified Professional, the gold standard for penetration testing, requiring you to compromise actual machines in a supervised lab environment. CySA Plus from CompTIA for defensive analysis and threat hunting. Each of these requires substantially more knowledge and, in the case of OSCP, demonstrated practical skill. They signal capability, not just familiarity. Security Plus is the floor. These are the next floors up. Home labs and hands-on practice close the gap between Security Plus knowledge and real capability. Try Hack Me and Hack the Box provide guided environments for offensive and defensive skills. Building your own lab, a few virtual machines, a vulnerable network, open-source security tools, costs nothing except time, and produces skills that no certification exam can assess. Employers who screen heavily on certifications are usually large bureaucratic organizations with standardized hiring pipelines. Smaller security firms, startups, and specialized shops are more likely to value demonstrated skills, GitHub repositories, CTF write-ups, documented projects over certification lists. Security Plus is worth it, under specific conditions. You're targeting federal or government-adjacent work. You need a credentialing signal to get past HER filters at large organizations, or you're starting from zero and need to structure your knowledge. It is not a substitute for practical skills, and it will not differentiate you in a field where your competitors also hold it. It's a floor, not a ceiling, and confusing the two is how people stall. If you want to understand what a cybersecurity career path actually looks like, past the certification stage, what the work is, what the progression looks like, and what penetration testers actually do day to day. Our video on penetration testing as a career covers the job from the inside.